Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Europe Universalis Free Divine Wind Mali in MEIOU mod. Now as you can see, the map has changed as we colonized last time, and we're gonna continue in this game as well. And I have a couple more things to do today that I thought about. So stay tuned for some interesting events. So yeah, I'll see you in the game. So here we are in our administrative kingdom, and we are colonizing, which is good, and also getting a fuckload of messages, which are not all that important. We are currently in the process of colonizing Bonny, which should be our only colony. I believe so. Yes, we have one colony, so that's Bonny. And we are starting by a Mossy revolt in Yatanga. So we will let the 6th army to take care of that. And today, what's on the plan? First regaining stability, then colonizing Bonny. Then we will finish the land technology 23, and a thing that I should have done a long time ago in my opinion. Where's the 4th level map mod? You can see that we have really strong forts here, so here and down here, but parts of the empire have even level 2 forts, and our borders are not well protected. So what we're gonna do is that for a year we're gonna switch all of our income into treasury, and we're gonna finish the border fortification in Arguin, in Baal. We're gonna fortify parts of Morocco. We're gonna finish fortifying here and finish all the small forts in our empire. So we should have level 3 forts everywhere and level 4 forts on the border. Now we might need more than a year for that. We'll see. I'll definitely try to make the best of it in a year, but we'll see. And I came to this plan while going home a couple of hours ago, because I kind of figured out a thing, which is that in case of an invasion we have quite good troops today, which is East African guerrillas. However, from now on we get nothing all the way up to level 27, and then for a long time nothing again. So that's gonna make us pretty weak in the long run until we westernize. And as we have no borders with anyone else from Europe, that is, we can westernize right now, and we won't for a long time. So we need to rely on what's our best, and that is fortifications, to weaken our potential foes. So yeah, I think I made that pretty clear. If you don't understand that, be my guest to ask me in the comments. On the other hand, it should be pretty obvious what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'll let this run its course and get back to you folks with some interesting events or invasions. Okay, we had a revolt in Ife, which we are now suppressing as good rulers. And the troops are now moving back to Benin, and here you can see the end of Bonny as a colony and the start of it as a full-time province, I would say, which sounds incredibly retarded, so I'm not sure how to call it differently, but it's a province now, and we're gonna have to fortify it, which we'll start with immediately. Meanwhile, we finished a level 3 fort in Baal, so that one now fits into our general perimeter. you can see that the only one in between is now Arguin, which already has a level 3 fort in progress. We might start Kabul later on, but now I'm just gonna focus on the gaps in the level 2, which is Segu and a couple more. Well, Bonny, obviously, and then these two, and then up north. I would like to gain Fez soon, but the problem is the infamy is still above the infamy limit, which doesn't really suit us well. I might... Ah, finally, level 23. Now we'll just... well, this one will take 3 more years. Okay, we'll just keep on trucking towards land 24. And in the meantime invest. I'm around 0 with the income, so I can invest all I can, all I get I can invest. I wonder what would be fitting now to colonize. We might, well, we'll definitely go for the perimeter one. Might be Eva. Or this one. This one will be probably more useful as it still has a lot of natives. Although Eva will be faster. Now let's go with Eva now, and we'll do this one later on. I see that our chance is quite higher than it was before, which is good. The native aggressiveness is high, but maybe, just maybe, we might do it. I'm reluctant stationing troops there, because that way will kill most of the natives for sure. I'll say we'll start with Eva. Fanta anyways has a lot of natives as well, so that's no luck. Yeah, we will need to get this under control. Finally, a colonist. Other than that, there has been not much going on. I've been doing some diplomacy things, talking to the various nations. I think Ottomans, yeah, they accepted our well-met royal marriage offer. How about you guys? No, you rejected. You suck. Wow, Castile is spreading like a wildfire. That's really not good news. How about you guys? You accepted. AAA. Half seat. Very unlikely. Okay, we're not gonna attempt that. Canon Bornu is unlikely as well. I really wanted to improve my relations with Zanzibar because of the strategic location, but the problem is they're really not all that good. And not all that into it, especially. I'm gonna ask them for military access. That might boost the relations a bit. And as you could have seen, we got Eva now. The good news is that we get 2.5 colonists every year now, which will help a lot. And with the better, with the bonus from Colonial Ventures, there's no longer really any harm done to our colonists. Not a mentionable number, that is. So things are pretty rad. How about the army? We haven't played for a couple of weeks now, so I'm still unsure how my plans were and what I was going to do before, so that I won't forget anything. I know we wanted to promote the printing industry, but we couldn't. And I know I wanted to boost the army, so that might be a good idea as well. You guys are not taking attrition, are you? No. They're good. They're just sad and still not fully reinforced. You guys 21,000. You guys 17,000. 13,000. Okay, you guys are a good adept army for the reinforcements. 8, 4 and 2, so that would be definitely infantry. So let's build 2 regiments. Yeah. Do you see what I see? I don't want to do this, but I have to. Nobles demand all the rights. The nobility during this period still recall the days when the king was just the first among many nobles. The nobility wanted to return to these days and would frequently pressure the king to regain certain lost rights or privileges. This should probably be or. Never mind, so we either decentralize, which we won't, or we lose stability, yay! Fucking bastards. So we're going full ahead for the stability, and we're gonna keep the budget on 0 as we invest into our defenses. Which, by the way, means that we are building a level 2 fort now in Bonny, and soon we're gonna build a level 3 fort there. I believe that, yeah, Benin has a level 3, so Abomey and Bonny will have to fortify, and then it's up to Eve. By the way, I'm so sure that we're gonna get millet here. Oh, and we can change our sliders. Interesting. We might want to go towards expansion, which will help with the colonies and merchants, diplomat, and trade efficiency. Although this one would be good as well. Fortification issues in Colonial, doesn't matter. Or we can go towards free trade. I'm not sure, everything has so many things to it. Serfdom, free subjects, production efficiency and morale of the armies. It raises the costs. I believe we're gonna go for... we might go for naval. National morale of the navies, naval force limits, overseas income ships cost. No, that's not really useful at this point. Let's go towards innovative. Okay, prestige hit, that's rather fortunate. It's the best one of the bad ones. It's the best between the worst. So close, so close, so close. Can't really wait to shake off this fear of everyone in the whole wild world having a casus belli on us. And yes, I said wild, not wide, because we can't really count Americas, but we can count the wild world, like Poland and Russia and the Ottomans, Mamluks, everyone. I'm quite surprised we haven't gotten into any wars yet, because this is ridiculous. We have been over the info limit for so long. Except for the initial war, which was kind of brutal. Especially because I was not ready for that. But other than that, things were quite peaceful. Oh, this feels good. This feels good. Finally, after all these years, we are below the infinite limit, which does not change anything for us per se, but it makes me feel more secure. Okay, and the time has come to build another fort. So we might wanna... This one is still being constructed. What's the estimated 20th of January? Okay, we're gonna build a level 2 fort somewhere else, like here. Ashanti seems like it deserves it. On oil as well, after all these sieges. It might not be such a bad idea to actually, for once, do something for the poor bastards. Okay, and the level 2 fort here is finished. So the map is getting whatever this color is. I don't know, blue. I'm not a woman, so I guess blue. it's getting lighter anyways, so and still not much going on except economic and forts, occasional forts. Oh, and the colonization. I guess we won't find anyone up there. Man, looks still very unlikely. I don't want to guarantee them. That's a way to hell. Remember, kids, never guarantee anyone, or you will regret it. Unless you want to go to a war, of course. Yeah, see that? Everyone hates me. Might have something to do with the fact that I have been over the infamy limit for so long that I'm like the scourge of everyone. Eventually we'll have to do something with this, with the blob here. Fortifying it is a good way to go. And we might want to build custom houses and town halls and shit like that. Speaking of town halls, we'll have to build those soon. What's the manpower? No, that's not worth it. Dry docks. Okay, we don't have any money for that, but yeah, that's gonna be part of the whole investment thing. The game is taunting me. Eva has almost 600 settlers by now and still no surplus goods. I have no idea what it's gonna produce. Fuck that. If that's gonna be millet, I'm gonna rage so hard. At least iron. Oh, why would there be iron in this province? I'm not sure what Nigeria is famous for exporting. Well, there are some metals, but I can't really remember. Maybe copper, maybe? I don't really know, to be honest. Not that it would matter for this particular case. Okay, we murdered some unhappy peasants again and are moving back now. And we might build some more coverings while we're at it, before the bastard dies. And one more. Senar, for example, it doesn't really matter. We're in surplus, so things look good. Our heir has died and we have a new one, but this one is pretty good, with the only problem that he's 7. But he's really good. 848, that's pretty good. Only thing I hope for is that he won't be deceitful as the one we have now. Fucking bastard. And still no surplus goods in Eva. I seriously hope they're not reporting back because they're searching for gold and or diamonds or something. Because if they're gonna report something worthless, I'm gonna be so angry. It's enough that Bonny is not producing anything great. It would be good if this colonization yielded something. Although it's helping with the trade, I guess. Yeah, our value of trade is increasing, so that's probably at least one good side. And there are rebels in Half-Seat. Fez, your ass will be mine soon. But at this point, actually this province would be pretty neat. But it's the capital, so we won't be able to get that one for a long time. These two honestly suck. But we have the two ports, which slowly but surely increase the revenue for us. But it's gonna take a long time before it's anywhere where I would like to have it. 690, so that means less than 2 years. Tensions along the Zinder border. Cannonborn gains friction. Border friction causes belly on us. Come at me, bro. We're waiting for you. Although, well, we would probably beat the crap out of them and force them to release some nations, which in the end we would annex. But who knows? Castilian Africa. They got the Cape bastards. I wonder how Mamluks got this province. Pembekisiwani. I like this on MEIOU when they made these small islands and cities like separate provinces. It makes it so much better. See, like, is this Augsburg? Yeah, Free City of Augsburg. Or there's the Lübeck trade city. Or Hamburg. This is Bremen. Hamburg should be somewhere more south. This is Cologne. Oh yeah. Lüneburg. Braunschweig. Where the hell is Hamburg? I can't believe I can't find it. I know it's a separate province in the game. Thuringia, Braunschweig, Hanover, Lüneburg, Bremen, Magdeburg. Wait, is it more to the west? It's a bit more inland on one of the main rivers. I would have guessed it would be somewhere here. Or is it... No, this is Frankfurt. That's way too south. That's weird. Is the... Can we see the province anyways? Oh yeah, we can. So what the fuck? Oh, it's here. I couldn't see it because it's owned by Holstein, which is owned by... No, not Holstein, Denmark. Shit, Denmark's expanding. Probably got part of Sweden as well. Didn't notice that. And the gift to the state. We're gonna finance a fort with that. So first let's send a colonist. Then we can start a level 3 fort here. And we might use the excess money to build culverines in the rest of the provinces. Here. 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 Anyone else? Nope, that's about it. We have them everywhere. Oh no, here, ever. So that's cool. Oh wow, we have coverings even in the colony. It's interesting. And still no surplus goods. It's gonna be a province soon. Weird. Weird, I haven't seen this before. We got some unhappy peasants in Katsina. Wah! Show them no mercy. Although I'm thinking, yeah, it's just infantry. It would be weird if it was something more. And truly, we have coverings everywhere now, which is great news. It's defensiveness for everyone. And how's the military doing? Yeah, soon. In a year, approximately a year and a month. You know, we could really use even the level 25, which gives us the light hussar, and the cast iron, and also the level 27. But, you know, I could say this every single year. Every single discovery. Okay, because if we're gonna invest everything into our treasury, we're gaining 234 gold, almost 235, which is 3,000 gold together with all the other incomes altogether, or something slightly under, which is great. That's gonna help us a lot, and it's gonna raise our inflation by a small bit for the time being, but we're gonna lower it in 10 years, so it's a trade-off. And I can't really think of any other way how we could get ahead. Fish, okay, fish are not all that bad. Price 11. Yeah, they're slightly better than millet. No way, they're not. Price 10.8. So they're worse. They're even worse than millet. Oh, I see what you did there, game. I see what you did there. Maybe, just maybe, one thing that's on my mind. It might be better if we wouldn't build the forts for the excess income we're gonna gain, but build the economy buildings. But that's not why I want to do that. You know, income will be worth nothing if I'm not able to defend my own country. I'll have to think about that. And off you go. You and 2 more and we're done. Not only that Hafsid can't defend their own provinces, but the rebels sprint into our country and try to tear us apart as well. And they're fussy patriots. We saw them before. First freedom fighters. Well, I wouldn't call you first, but you know, that's a way of thinking. And on a lighter note, we are building mounted archers which will resupply our first army here. And once they're built, our army will reach a threshold of 100,000 troops. So that's pretty impressive for 16th century. Well, we're almost, well, not almost, we're approaching the 17th century, but we're still 20 years away from it. And I consider 100,000 troops, especially in MEIOU, really good. Oh, heretical research. That's like the worst. Well, we're gonna agree to their demands and lose the research points. Okay, so the heretics not only took the research down, but also the whole game, so I crashed, which probably will be easy to recognize on the recording screen, or it might have been perhaps one worse or than the other. And let's send the last bunch of colonists into Eve. Now we face a difficult decision. We're either going for Fante or we're going for Manes. Both are basically completely the same, with the exception that Fante has 100 more dudes there. So I will probably go with Manes. I base this on a simple idea that it's closer to Europe. By the way, I really like the fact how the nations and their development looks more, you know, like natural. Poland, basically in the area of Polish-Lithuanian Union, France, Castile, Great Britain, Hungary still existing, Ottomans, Russia. You know, things actually work. Ming, there's one huge nation uniting India. We still have the Mamluks still in the game that are fighting the Ottomans. Yeah, so Ottomans will probably expand into their lands. And finally, land technology level 24. Now the time has come for us to go with the plan we set for us before. We have the technology, so let's do this. One thing that I decided is that I'm gonna go for the economy buildings as well, so that the economy is not completely screwed. What the hell was I doing there? I don't even... Which one is... Yeah, it's here. So oriented by the tags, we're gonna build a glorious monument in Gal, Jolofiene, Bambuk, and Bira. These 5 provinces will be upgraded, and then I will construct a town hall there, which increases both the production efficiency and tax income. Oh, Kano, definitely Kano. So from Kano down to Bira, maybe even Karsal Barca, who knows. So Gal is next, and we'll use the smaller money to increase our defensiveness through... I didn't have to turn that out, did I? Oh, we finished colonizing Eve. True. I missed that screen. So that way Eve is now an adept to be upgraded. I'm talking about the forts, of course. And so is Oyo. So these two will be... Oyo will have a level 2 fort this month, like right now. And Eve is right next to it, although this one takes 6 months or 12 months? 12 months, so it's gonna take some time. And let's try our luck in Manes. And believe we don't have any army near. Nope, the closest army is in Vagadugu, so we might want to move it to Futajawan, but not through there, through Bira, Bambuk, and to Futajawan, which has a nice supply limit, and in case the situation becomes too unstable in Manes, we might intervene. Interesting, national palette improves. I hope this is palette. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Our nation's cuisine has been improved by foreign and exotic spices and cooking methods. It will take some time for merchants to meet the new increased demand for their products. So that increases our trade efficiency by 3%, and it depends till when. So fingers crossed for 1631. Where is it? Where is it? Improved cuisine. Oh, of course it's 1596. How couldn't it be? Anyways, I built a regimental cap in Timbuktu and I'm gonna build one more in Yene. It gives 20% boost to manpower, so it's useful in the biggest provinces, not at many other places. Customs house. Nah, we're not gonna go for that. We need more glorious monuments so we can work on that friggin' town hall playing. Tangents along this in the border. Okay, it's quite okay with me. So at this point we are building fort in Eva and Oyo. We are building a regimental cap in Timbuktu and a regimental camp in Yene. We are also building a glorious monument in Jolof and a couple of other provinces, I believe. In Kano? No, there's a courthouse there. And a level 3 fort in Bonny. So where am I building all those glorious monuments again? In Gao? And there was one more, I believe, but I'm not gonna search for that right now. And we need a fort in here, and next month in Hogar. I believe here, yeah, all of these are forts level 2, so that's quite okay. So we'll just need to improve Kabul to level 3. And we colonized Manas. Wow, I missed that one as well. Holy shit. Fuck, that's gonna be a hard one. Well, we're gonna gain 250 per year. But so it's 200. It's gonna take 5 years to colonize this one. And there's a 86% chance of success. Hopefully it's gonna go up. How's the inflation doing? 9.6. Okay, we can still carry on. So Kabul level 3 fort. Oh, benign neglect. Just when you need it. It's like they know. Eva Bonny, that's okay. So we might continue with Ifni. Okay, Ifni seems good. And didn't I want to do... Yeah, I wanted to do Hogar, but we don't have any magistrates. One thing that's awesome on Mala is the amount of magistrates we gain. Hey, and we succeeded in Manas. Yeah, but the chance did not go up. And the problem is, if we're gonna miss just once, it's gonna fuck up the whole colony. And we built a town hall in Monday, so I'm cool with that. Hogar level 2 fort. So that's all of them. Oh yeah, oh Eva. Eva will be a level 2 as well, but that's because it's new. And we need a level 3 in Abomey. So that's the next next month thing. Will we have enough? Yeah, we'll have enough. So that's for Abame. Just look at that, it's like a golden age. Every single, or not every single, but so many things being built right now. It makes me really happy. And it's mostly on the south. We're seriously neglecting the north, the Moroccan lands. But that's just because they yield so much profit, so little profit. The southern provinces yield so much profit. What's the manpower stability? Where's the income? Okay, it's not here, so it has to be here, and it's not. Here. So the only one that's yielding something is Tahewahit, which already has most of the things, and it's yielding so much because of its olive oil, not because of the taxes. But we're gonna fortify that one anyways. And also this one is yielding a lot. Oh, they both produce palm oil, and they're heavily populated, which gives them a lot of production. So that's the sole reason. So let's build a level 3 fort here, and we can send another colonist to Manes. We'll reach 250 by the time they arrive there. And I'm seriously thinking about sending the army there. We would be so lucky if we did not have any uprising from them. Wait, I always click the wrong one. No fort. We can build a dock in Arguin, but it's not necessary. Regimental camp in Mande. No. A town hall in Jollof, yes. We did succeed. And the chance is now 90%. Screw it, I might risk that. Okay, fuck this. They burned down the colony, so we're gonna burn down them. Nubian guys in Sennar. Oh, holy fuck! I didn't notice they were sieging Sapta. I thought they were sieging Tanya all this time. Holy fuck. That's a fail. On my side, of course. Can we build? No, we can't. Customs house here. A marketplace. Customs house. That's gold. Ivory. Millet. Why not? And we need one of those things that's called, but I'm not sure where it is. Here, maybe? Yeah, City Watch. Oh, and you can build mosque in Arguin. But let's build a City Watch. Oh, hell. Okay, so I think we got rid of those. Yep, we pretty much killed them all. So that's kind of brutal, but you know, fuck them. like I was all understanding and I didn't want to do that, but you know, seriously, if that's how they wanted to play it, then that's how they're gonna play it. We're the one having the huge spear on their throat here. And I believe our inflation is up to 1.5 this month. Okay, so we're gonna draw the line there. Continue with the fortification efforts, but on the normal budget now. And before we'll go for the land technology, we're gonna go for the production. We could use a 2% boost, and that's something useful for us. So yep, last time we was the support limit 17. Oh, there's much more of you guys. No, it's actually 17, but their weight is usually higher. Okay, now for the production, which should lower our inflation by something slightly above. No, it's 0.1 per year, so it's gonna take around 15 years to get rid of, but we can handle that easily. Wait, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to build the city watch in Figuk. We're gonna just build these low-cost buildings. Holy hell, here was I talking about how we neglect the north. If one thing is for sure, our Malik Mahmud II Keita will be known as the builder, because just look at that. I don't believe I've ever had so many buildings being built, which sounds funny, so we might want to say buildings constructed, but still, god damn. I have no idea how the strategy will pay off or not pay off. I never really did it before, so it's a wild shot, but I believe it might have something to it. I got the level 3 fort, maybe. So that means all of the coast, except this part, is now being fortified. Okay, we got the production technology advanced level 16, which increases our production efficiency by 2%. Now that bumps it up to 53, and it's nearly 100 per month, which would be pretty awesome. Now we're gonna do what we wanted to do before, stick with the original plan, and go for the land 25. We built a marketplace, and we built a regimental camp, so our maximum manpower will be recalculated in 7 days. Still another one to be finished in here. And I have been keeping myself busy with I moved my national focus here, and I've been keeping myself busy with enacting land reforms around here. Yep, it has been recalculated to 84,000. Ife is now our core. I just gained the news, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. And I believe we have, yeah, we enacted land reform in all of the surrounding provinces. Yeah. I wonder what I'm gonna use. I use the magistrates for now. Manes is growing steadily. It's almost up to 600 now, which is good. Once you murder all the local populace, there's really not much that can stop you. Oh god. Oh god. What have I just said? That's so terrible. It's gonna take 2 more years to gain to level 25, and I wanted to show you that the production has grown to 103.2, which is pretty awesome. It's gonna help. We have to improve our economy constantly. After Manes, I'm gonna probably go for Kankan, and that one I'm gonna gain by murdering all the local populace as well, because I don't want to risk them uprising again the same way they did in Manes. This is basically a queering commando that kills everyone in their way. Okay, Manes is no longer a colony, it's a full-fledged province now. And we are gonna start by building a fort there, but in the meantime we can already start pillaging Kankan. It might seem illogical from me to you know, start there and then not here, but the thing is that I believe it might be more beneficial for the control of these provinces if I own Kankan and Vorodugu first. Not to mention that these provinces have an insane amount of aggressive natives, so it's unlikely AI or a player would attempt to colonize them, because there are better possibilities for everyone else than me. Okay, we killed them, and I can start building fort, and the fortification efforts are actually advancing to its end. Right now the map looks like this. See, no level 1 or level 2 forts, everything's level 3 except Manes, which was recently colonized, and we will upgrade that, and all these provinces will have level 4 soon, as well as these two, Abome and Eve. And we built a level 4 province in Ifni. Okay, so this one is already done, so just these 3, and the rest will follow as always. Yeah, and in about 4 months we're gonna gain the Hussar, the White Hussar. I'm interested in how big of an advancement that will be to the African archers we have now. Okay, here we go, Land Technology Advanced 25, White Hussar and the large cast iron cannon. So let's start with the cast iron cannon. So we had offensive and defensive fire are both 3, and now it's 4 and 3. Shock is the same, and offensive morale and defensive morale both got a bonus. Large cast iron cannon, a larger version of the standard bombard. This piece of early European siege artillery was designed for launching heavy objects at enemy defenses. A notable example of a large bombard is Mons Meg, which was sent as a gift by Philip III of Burgundy to King James II of Scotland in 1453. Holy hell, we're more than 100 years behind. Although they were devastating weapons, the larger bombards took a long time to cool down after each firing, meaning that they were of limited usefulness on the battlefield and remained larger for use during sieges. So we had 1.5 and 0.125, and now it's 1.0, so it's the same. And now the small, oh, it's not such a difference. Oh my, wow, the morale is a huge boost. Fire stays the same, shock is improved by 1 in both, and offensive morale is 7 instead of 5, and defensive morale is 5 instead of 3. Light Hussar. Sudanese Light Cavalry, that's all it says. Well, okay. I believe that increased the fire and the shock as well. Yes, it was 0.2 and 3.3, and now it's 0.2 and 3.3. Not sure. Oh, never mind that. It's not increased, but you know, not that we would know this in the numbers, but definitely there's a difference. There's always a difference. That's why it's progress. And yeah, well, what are we gonna do now? Well, the land seems tempting to continue. Because I would love the African musketeers, then fuck it, and we can, you know, do with the musketeers for a long time, but until we get the real guns, you know, the archers are not so good against guns. Not in a way I would want them to, so well, the production would increase the efficiency by 2% more. Okay, let's go for production and then we'll go back to land. These two are basically my preferences for now. This should do. Yeah, this should do. Well, this was a tough decision. We got a call to arms from Loango against Provence. Despite the fact that I would like to defend them, there's really not much I can do as I have no land access. Yeah, they were not giving me access, and without the access I can't really do anything. So that sucks. I can only hope that Provence will not, you know, tread on my dreams. And the fortifications are almost ready with the exception of Agadir. You can see how it stretches. The same here. So that's kinda good, isn't it? An event, a rush of colonists. Demographic, economic and political pressure at home made way for a sudden increase in the number of people looking for a better life in rich uncharted lands, and businessmen in search of adventure and wealth in overseas trades. Receive extra colonists or receive monetary benefits. No, extra colonists are nice. We can use those, and yeah, we're having a small income problem. Our coffers are empty because we financed a fort level 2 in Manes. Although the good news is inflation is down to 1.0. So let's increase the monthly income to 9.8, which should be, yeah, it's enough to send the colonists once per 2 months to Kankan. Cultural assimilation. Over the years, our language and tradition have become so dominant among the people of Hogar that their culture and identity has shifted. So where is damn it, Hogar. Wow, that's one up north here. What's the culture map mode? Well, our culture is definitely spreading, which is good. A, in the colonies, B, into the lands of the Tuareg, and I believe also south to the Mosse, but mainly up north and due to the colonies. These ones will all become our culture. These ones down south, the uncolonized lands, are also these and these, so... interesting. We're really doing good culture-wise. Well, Kankan will produce millet, which is not so awesome, but I guess what can you do? Now the population has grown to 692. We used all of our gained colonists, and there's one that will arrive next month. Meanwhile, I invested a couple of gold into building 3 more units of East African guerrillas and 2 of White Hussars, and they will join the second army up here in the north in the mountains of Meknes, where they will guard the area and eventually maybe we'll use them in attack on Fez once our infantry hits a safer spot. Okay, we get military improvements. Our officers are experimenting with new ways to drill our already superbly drilled army. This seems to be raising the overall level of military though in our nation, so it lowers the land tech cost modifier. And I was kinda lucky, I got 2 benign neglects quite fast after each other several minutes ago. So I'm using those extra income. I'm using that extra income. Sorry, it's getting really late. To boost my overall performance of the country. Wait, what's this? Our merchants are doing poorly. Although previously our adventuring merchants were doing good business, things have recently taken a turn for the worst. Trade cost modifier, or okay, trade cost modifier, not worth losing stability. And yeah, Kankan is almost colonized. We got a revolt in Kuka, so we're gonna deal with that one. And I'm doing sort of a military reshuffle because this might seem ironical, and I guess you will get a laugh on me, but Provence and Tuscany were declaring that they're gonna invade Melilla and Sabta, so they will probably not do that. But even if there's the slightest chance they might, for that reason I'm preparing my armies up in the north. You know, I moved the Third Army all the way from south, and I'm sending the 7th Army to be stationed here, and reinforcements from Timbuktu. The horses, White Hussars, the cavalry, are on their way, and we already reached them, as I can see, with the 3 regiments of infantry. So I'm gonna keep a close eye on this, because I don't want to... oh fuck! I don't want to give the slightest chance of European invasion, because once they will settle in, I'm fucked. I have a chance until they actually gain a province. Once they gain a province next to me, there's nothing stopping them. Decadence. In periods of prosperity and peace, while people were happy and secure, there was a tendency for them to gradually become less productive and lazier over time. So we lost a stability point. Fuck yeah. That means that we will finish the production technology 1 month later in a year. And I'm gonna say screw that and continue researching production, then going for the stability. And we gotta revolt down south. So you guys will go here and here. And you will be resupplied by these three regiments of African guerrillas. Colonial company found it. Cool. That's actually pretty cool. They colonized Fanta for us. Huh. So let's go to Fanta and murder all the natives there, so that we will not give them a chance to piss us off. And all will be well. We need more units. Because I'm all paranoid and shaking right now, thinking about people with guns invading my countrymen by people with bows and arrows. Fuck, what a pussy I am. But this would be like such a waste of a huge empire that I built, and it would crumble into dust. No, we don't have enough for that. But we'll keep an eye on it. And the last colonist in Kaukan will arrive sometimes later this year. By the way, it's producing millet. I'm not sure if I said that, but fuck millet. Fuck you with your fucking millet. I even like the fish more, despite them being cheaper and less useful, but you know, even the fucking fish are better than millet. Although I guess it makes sense that you can't, you know, get fish in Kankan because it's a inland province, but still there's a river, for God's sakes. All the better news, we just got 2 fortification issues in our country, followed by a plague. So yeah, we have to do something, and Segu is one of our more populated provinces, if I'm not mistaken. No, so that's actually okay. Iron ore problems, awesome. Increases the price of everything. Why don't you guys do something about those guys? And what are you guys doing here? You guys should go here. Our army count should be somewhere around 110,000, exactly 110,000, which is actually quite a lot above the force limits. How much am I paying extra? Almost 30%. I should calm the fuck down. Oh god, and 1 point instability. It's costing me 100 gold. Is that even possible? Yeah, it is. The production was almost 110, now it's 101. Jeebus. And I'm not really helping with all the new units I'm building. You guys stay the fuck there. You guys are ready in case shit gets real. You guys will unite here in Futajalon, and you guys will go and all move to wherever these guys are going, Katsina. And we might want to make these armies same size. 14, 5 and 2, 10, 3 and 1. So we're gonna send 2 and 1. 1 light hussar and 2 African guerrillas to the other army. And Singeti is not one of the provinces where I would want to build a thing like a cannon, but Timbuktu is, so we'll build a large cast iron cannon for what is called 7th Army? Is that the 7th Army? Holy hell. Yeah, this is the 7th Army. And this one is the 2nd, which is the biggest one now. The good news is that we have a reserve manpower of almost 90,000 men. That makes me happy. You go to Vagadugu. You guys will unite right now and put together 20,000 men. Actually 21,000 when they're fully resupplied. No, 20,000. Okay, we're up to 112,000 men in active service. So that's some. Bohemia is the new Holy Roman Emperor. Actually, Yuzi first of Bohemia. That's probably good for Bohemia if they weren't raped by France at the moment. I wonder what they're gonna do. And by pretender rebels, so the Emperor has a pretender rebels. Now, isn't that just fun? And I forgot to murder the natives in Fonte, so I'm gonna fix that right now. And we are this close to having a production advance, because we are the productive people. Nobles demand compensation, ignore them. Fuck me. Oh god. The state has lived off the contribution of the nobles for a long period of the time. Now the country is doing well, so the nobility is eager to get their cut of the cake. I don't really think we're doing fine, but I'll take their word for it. And now we are going to deal with the stability issues. We have to do something. Oh wow, slaves in Aravan. Where the hell is Aravan? Man, I'm so bad at my own country. Thank God for this tool. Aravan, yeah, I knew that we were passing through that one. Wow, the price went up a lot. Oh, and another slider today. Wow. So let's go to the full innovativeness. Or one step towards free trade, I'm not sure. Or maybe again towards plutocracy. Cavalry cost. Trade efficiency, production efficiency. No, let's go towards aristocracy. Gain 5 army tradition. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And okay, we just nailed all the natives, which is something horrible to do, but it's quite necessary. And how's the budget doing? Pretty badly. How about now? That's not all that much better, but it's better. And we're still lowering the inflation, which is now down to 0.8. Good to know, good to know, and it would take approximately a whole year to get stability level 2, and then the same to get stability level 3. Talk about the lost 2 years. Okay, so we decided to end it here. Now, despite my belief in the beginning, this was probably one of the most eventful games, or not games, sessions in the history of Mali so far. We increased our army count to forging 117,000 troops. We built a fuckload of things. When we check the fourth map mode, you can see that almost all of our border is now fortified, with the exception of Manes and Kankan, which for some reason are not being upgraded. I'll have to deal with that next time. We colonized a couple of provinces, well, a lot actually, and there's just 3 left, and what's gonna happen after that I'm not sure. I will probably try to sail down south, see if I can colonize some more provinces. These islands are most likely taken, but I might still want to check them out down south here if there's anything else. Probably there won't, but still, if I won't be able to find anything else, then it's these 3, this one, and then ultimately the colonization of this province, and maybe beating the crap out of Mamluks and trying to get these 3 down here. We'll see. We'll see. On the future plans, we'll regain the stability and then hurry the fuck up with the land technology all the way up to the North African Musketeers, because that's a breaking point for us. That's a breaking point for us. I believe that from then we will be pretty much fucked in case an invasion goes, but less fucked than if we would face an invasion now, but still fucked. Thinking about that, it might be a good idea to somehow claim at least a province in Europe. I was thinking about invading Castile, but that might be a sore sign, especially, well, they're allied with Croatia and Aragon. If it wasn't for Aragon, we might probably take them, but like this, it's much harder. Okay, let's see the ledger here. Based on income, Provence is, I don't know how Nikus did this, but he's having 50,000 gold in income right now, while we are having 3,700. So fuck me. Tuscany, that's lucky, has 8,700, and Aragon is here with 3,500. Spain is here with 2,500. So if we plan that carefully, we might get them despite their advantage in numbers. The biggest problem would be crossing the channel. As you can see, they have a lot of ships, so we would have to think about that. Probably I would try to get a military access from Portugal, which as I can see, they would grant it to me. So I might send all my troops there and then invade from there, trying to do a decisive strike while protecting my territory. But that's all in the realm of impossible things, unless they break their relations with Aragon. Unless we westernize, this is gonna become really bad. at some point. And next time we're gonna reach the 17th century. So join me then. I hope you enjoyed this part. As always, feel free to comment or let me know what you think. And up until then, all the best from me, and you guys just take care.